Hey, what's up, TJ? This streaming service has been acting a little weird lately. Keeps crashing. What question is that? You gotta buy it. You gotta buy it from the PlayStation Store and then download it. Hey, what's up, Will Scar? Trying to get this Telltale series rolling. Yeah, it's a separate game. Yep. Your choices carry over into the season two, but it's just like a completely separate game. You gotta download the whole thing. Alright, hopefully it works this time. It kept crashing last time, so hopefully this time we don't have any glitches. All the episodes on season one or season two. If you're on Xbox, TJ, why don't you have a Twitch account or Mixer? Because I stream Arkham Origins on the Xbox, so I mean, if you have an Xbox,
I thought I
you
might
can watch
find
me
you
play it
here.
there.
The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly
No angels,
2
only
decades.
bats and
I
psychos.
hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Try harder.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
It should be in the store.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
I think it's
Then
try typing in
killed.
Batman: The
were
Enemy
all
Within. I
alone.
think that's what they call season
And
2
I
is
just
The Enemy
couldn't
Within.
walk
Try
out
that.
the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah, this game is great.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank
Just
you.
just
I won't
imagine
let you down again.
if like Telltale and
This is the first
Rocksteady
time I've
teamed
been
up into the
back here
Batman
since
game.
that night.
The storytelling from
When the police called me
Telltale
to
and the
collect you,
gameplay from
I
Rocksteady, that would
thought
be
they'd
amazing.
finally arrested your father.
The combat from
Couldn't
Rocksteady
believe
in
a
this game would be
lowlife thug like Joe Chill
man,
had the
be the
audacity
best
to
game
rob
ever.
and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known, too big. Yet there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
I think it's Batman: The Enemy
Maybe
Within.
that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
The Enemy Within.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Some detail you overlooked, Bruce? That's unlikely, but again, you were a kid when it happened, so.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Well, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
He was a complicated man. Like, Richard Queen. Is that his name? Richard?
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special
No, Will
screenings
Scar. I don't even have,
personally.
the new Assassin's Creed game. I don't have
never
it.
knew that. She was always so good to me.
I might get it eventually, but just not right now. Well, it's just expensive, huh? Yeah. And if you buy it episode by episode, it's even more expensive.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
It's like $24 or something like that, $25.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer?
Yeah, what would you
The
do?
possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death. in
25
prison.
for the whole
No
season.
one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
It's not bad. I mean, but it's still.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this.
Are you
Then
sure
the gun
about that,
fires.
Will?
And after that,
Was it even out when I did Asylum?
there are.
I think I remember you asking me
considerable
about it,
gaps
but-
in that recollection.
Maybe.
I'll have to go back and watch
Do
the
I really wanna know?
Asylum gameplay, but I don't remember saying that. I have Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but I don't have the new game, the Origins or whatever. Unless you were talking about Syndicate, I got that. Yeah, I have a Syndicate, the one where they're like in, with the chick.
Have mercy. this business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah, I've got Syndicate and I've got Unity. I've got Unity on the Xbox.
Don't Falcone.
What is going on?
The street.
Headshot. Jesus. Oh, Syndicate. Yeah, I can probably play that one day. It might take a while for me to install it though. What is going on with the graphics on this game? It's glitching. This is what it was doing last time before it crashed on me. Hopefully it doesn't do it again.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a bug.
I've experienced some weird like
assassinated.
glitches in this game.
And Carmine
His
Falcone
neck.
knows why.
And everything else. Like Bruce, there's certain scenes where Bruce Wayne, it looks like his neck is broken. I fought some invisible enemies in one part in this game. It's a little weird. Yeah, Syndicate. I played through Syndicate. I never finished it though. I liked it. I just the next stream. Probably tomorrow maybe. Maybe tomorrow I'll play Syndicate. Because I gotta install it and everything, and that might take a little while. Forget how big that game is.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant.
Look how big
Better not
Harvey
come
is.
back to bite us.
No one needs
Relax,
to know.
Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
You ask a lot of questions,
Look,
Harvey.
I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not
Fine,
sure,
fine.
but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there.
Well, I'm gonna keep it cool,
I don't
alright?
want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Falcone's gonna
we finally put Falcone in his
Suffer.
cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce,
He's already
he won't ever
suffering,
get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
Sorry, Harvey. I was going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this
Don't be getting
unorthodox
jealous, Harvey.
request.
pretty sure you told me everything, right?
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Oh, yeah, that's when you get home, huh?
We had to put Falcone in the infirmary. Batman practically tore him in half. He's helped us a
tore
lot
him
in
in
the
half is
past,
right.
but if you ask me, he's out of control.
I think he's a freak. I think he's a freak.
Batman is a monster. That freak does more harm for Gotham than good.
I'm starting to think you might be right. It isn't the first time either. Nearly ripped a guy's arm off at the docks.
Make Batman into
At
a
least someone's
savage.
getting tough on these guys. I tell you, I'd rather have Falcone in here than out on the street.
You weren't there, Harvey. You didn't see it.
Yeah, that guy shot people up. A broken arm is the least
All
of the
right,
problems.
Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
That guy killed like three or four cops, and I broke his arm, and they're complaining about it. At least he's still alive. Broken arm, so what? Those cops are dead. Children of Arkham. Wake up.
The hell?
Wake up!
Bruce Wayne. You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. It's like a mausoleum in here.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
Goddamn Batman. I haven't took a beating this bad since before I got made. Your father used to sew me up. Better than these cop doctors. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you hired Chill.
You sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
Just smash
You
his
and
face
me,
right there.
We're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got
All right,
a
how are
whole
we
closet
explain
full of
this?
birthday presents I was never able to give you.
How are we
Convince
family?
me then.
How are
Tell
we
me
family?
a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Ha! You're right. I'll help you out, alright. Bring out the savage bat. Hurt him.
I am not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Savage bat.
Of course. You'd never know the truth.
Don't piss me off.
How much of your old man is in you?
Give me answers.
I need you alive, but only until I have answers.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne seed. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know.
Yeah, I got a switch
Bill.
too.
Made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Headshot.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Montoya, what are you doing? On the ground.
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Trigger happy
Go!
cops, man.
Go!
He's ready to put you down too, Wayne. It's like that same cop that shot him when he was Batman. After Gordon told him not to shoot, probably the same cop. Happy Trigger. That's what we can call him, Happy Trigger.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense.
She's on some kind of a drug.
She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
She thought she was purple. Purple veins and
Falcone's
everything.
case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and we're investigating. The usual.
Get the story straight.
We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ.
What are you going to tell the
I can
lawyers?
delay them for a little while, but we still
The
need
client's
answers.
dead. He's got headshotted. He's out of here.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alright, it's time for detective mode.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Like she was drugged.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
She's coming too.
Where am I?
We got some questions for you.
Mr. Wayne? What's going on?
Yeah, you done screwed up, Montoya.
Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Waking up in handcuffs, not a good thing.
God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted.
Well, each episode's about
guilt,
2 hours,
no
Will, so
consequence.
this is probably going to take me 2
There was a
hours to
voice
finish, or like an
in my
hour,
ear
30 or 40
insisting
minutes, something
Falcone
like
was
that.
gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The
Did you
reasons why
see
I
anyone?
should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
Somebody stabbed you in the
You
neck.
must
you have to
remember
see
some
something.
detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
You want a revolution? Yeah.
Cobblepot said something similar.
They were listening to Authority Zero, Revolution.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone got to
Someone
her.
used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Yeah, let's go.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh God, here she is again. Vicky Vale, what do you want?
What are you doing?
So annoying.
My
What are you
friends
doing,
in the
Bruce? What's
GCPD
going on, Bruce?
have
What's
been
he doing,
telling
Bruce? Hey,
stories
Bruce, what's going on?
about some kind of lockdown?
I'm in a rush.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
See
Don't brush me
ya.
off.
I'm brushing you off. Get away.
Word is there were shots
You're
fired
annoying.
near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that?
Blah, 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 blah,
He
blah,
must
blah.
have been back there when it happened.
Always digging.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't
say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop?
Stop asking questions.
I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
I don't have time for this. Get away from me.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky.
Yeah, I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Yeah, bye, Vicky. What do you think? I'm just her go-to guy? You can go to me and get all the evidence and stories you want. No. Batman Forever much?
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor.
So what do you
the
got,
residue
Alfred?
scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
That's no coincidence, obviously.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Thrown in
Live
his
by the
sick
sword,
bed,
die by the sword,
surrounded
right?
by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before
Told
he
out
was
to
killed.
Frank Castle.
What did you learn from him?
My parents were
backed up what
corrupt.
you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Let's see here. Look at Montoya's
This
sample.
refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Let's see here. Doc sample.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
Create chaos.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Let's find us a penguin. Alright, let's see here. Take the middle drone. Got here, what do we got? Find us a penguin. Anything? These drones are, wait, there we go, finally. Scan.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Alright, select another drone here. We need 3 points to triangulate this guy here. Where is he at? Oh, that one was easier.
Bring me her head!
What are you guys talking about in the message box there? Big fight, what's going on?
There you go. You'll be alright. You alright?
Alright, got it.
The Skyline Club.
Remember that?
Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Huh.
Going to speak
Moving
with
into
Bruce?
Falcone's spot.
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Oh yeah. Say no arguing, guys.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his suck-dry life. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Take this guy out. Come here. Lights out.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is...
I don't know. Please,
names? Hey, you can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante.
Don't shoot him.
But don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Impaling a man on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it,
I'm not the
Falcone
Punisher.
deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Look at this guy. Nice
They
haircut,
found
dude.
Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem
He's
to
like
deal
a
with.
giant zombie.
Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Take his legs out. It's a big dude. Hit him with a bar saw, that's gonna help.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Shaw, you good? Grapple. Don't miss it. You missed him.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Stack deck, 6 p.m., no capes. Like you wear one anyway.
In the race to the mayor's office as Harvey Dent-backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Well, is that right?
Keep a low profile.
Here?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
What's her type, huh?
You'd be surprised.
Hey.
A savage type.
Don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Look, back off. Now.
Jesus, man. No need to get all dramatical.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Yeah, I'm here to see the lady, not
Seems more
you.
like he's trying to start a fight. But... whatever.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology.
Apologize
you
for
were
what?
supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit.
Know that name, huh?
You've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
I didn't
It's
screw
not my
you
fault that you're
over.
in this, Selena, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm
Oh,
surprised
you
you
guys
never
like
heard
this
of him.
part, huh?
He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
We grew
I
up
grew
together.
up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Is that right?
The question is, why Gotham?
Both take
Why
on
now?
animal personas.
It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture. Looks like he succeeded.
So what? He wants to take his place?
Maybe, for starters.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald... Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason
Catwoman.
not to be here when he does.
Be a
You
hero.
wanna stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl.
Was that right?
Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
There is no you and I, Catwoman.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
See, you're a criminal.
Well, Bruce, you were
Lucas.
right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
It's time to get wrecked.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Punch him in his face. Oh yeah. Give me that. Yes. Where you going? Look at these two. Nice first date, huh? Oh, yeah! Into the rock bottom. Which one? Over here. Here you go. It's on a pool table. Little winded there,
Not
kitty.
done yet.
I'm trying to kill these guys. Nice sweep. Back to back.
I think they want
Stay
more.
down.
Then let's give it to him.
Oh yeah. Savage mode. You guys are getting wrecked by Bruce Wayne. I'm not gonna tell anybody about this, I'm pretty sure. Crack his skull. Don't do it. That's brain damage. Oh yeah.
You fight pretty good.
Serious brain damage.
You're such a pretty boy.
Yeah, well, I was trained by the League of Assassins, or League of Shadows, or whatever. And many other people.
Come on, this way.
Yeah, what happened to you guys? I got wrecked by Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne did this to you?
Quick, check the alleyway.
It's like getting beat up by Bill Gates. You don't tell anybody about that.
See anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Back away.
Ooh, we should go.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
Stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble.
Now, where's the fun in that? You shouldn't trust me, you know.
I don't. I want my grapple back. Oh, she's using her thing, okay.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain.
Mayor Hill, you dirty scum.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin.
This whole city's corrupt.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
One person you can trust is Gordon.
Agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. The whole world was horrified at what Batman did to Falcone. You terrorized the mayor too. You could lose Gotham's goodwill completely. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
This is Savage Bat. We're going as the Savage Bat.
Going as Batman is the shit.
We're getting answers. We don't care. We don't care about public opinion. We gotta crack some politicians' heads. That's what we're gonna do. Savage mode. Put the fear of the bat in Hill. Oh yeah.
The whole city is already afraid of the Batman after what you did to Falcone. Try not to make things worse by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'm a light touch when I need to be.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
I'm not gonna give him a heart attack. Maybe a slight heart attack, but...
You're incompetent. Dents up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay.
Cut your pay.
Deborah! Who's there? Deborah! Was that you?
It's just you and me. Oh, man.
Batman? What are you doing here?
You expecting Superman? Of course it's Batman.
You know who Penguin is.
We're in Gotham.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You think people will still vote for you when you've got no teeth left?
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are.
Where are you gonna run to?
Security!
Don't piss me
Pick
off,
up,
man.
goddammit! Security!
Security! Open the door. I'm not done with you.
Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
I want the truth. And I'll break every bone in your body to get it.
You're insane. Just like they say. A madman in a mask. Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear.
Savage mode.
I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please, don't.
They'll come for you too.
No.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham.
Is that right?
Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
Don't think so. I'm out. Michael Keaton style.
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
Yeah, don't worry, Will. It's going to be uploaded, so if you want to watch it later, you can.
I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
It'll be on my channel if you want to check it out. This is the savage bet. Not taking it easy on these guys. I know Gordon's gonna be pissed. He finds out that we harassed the mayor. We don't care though. Screw him. We're gonna do things our way. Gordon's way doesn't work.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor.
Oh, did he now?
He was far from happy.
So?
Thanks for the heads up.
Don't care. What's Gordon gonna do?
It's a plan of the old monarch.
Gordon's gonna arrest us?
Auditorium where the debate's
Don't think he's gonna arrest us. He can try.
I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine how you must
Telltale makes the Waynes sound like the Queen's
to learn
marrow.
so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever.
Your parents in this series are as bad as Oliver Queen's parents.
Leave you to it, then.
Thomas Wayne was a savage.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out.
It's all about the fight.
But police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey
Not going to
Dent
talk about that.
appears to be hitting some
All right, later,
potholes
Will.
on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's
They're looping
men
the
may have
image, that's
commandeered
why.
the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
What they want us to see.
I'm just
Warn
looping the
Gord that he
images
may
over
have
and over.
visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Hit Mach 1. This don't hit anybody. I'm going in Mach 1. That would be devastating.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly...
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
Get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good optic.
That hurts.
Ouch, Harvey. Talk about a sucker punch.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
I'm a liability now, huh? Before I was your buddy, now I'm a liability, huh?
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
You've got some nerve.
You've got some nerve, Harvey. Either we're a team or we're not.
Oh, of course we're a team, Bruce. Of course we are. Just...
not in front of the press.
Oh, right.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Count on my money? It's over.
Whatever it takes to save Gotham.
Forget it. This friendship is over.
Wanted.
You're a snake.
No, Harvey. You can forget it.
That's disappointing. Right. Well, look, I have to go. The makeup person is here.
Snake.
Put on my face. Listen, I'm sorry we
couldn't make this work out, Bruce.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
Harvey!
Gonna trash my family and trash my name with my money? Get out of here. It's gonna stab me in the back anyway later on. I already know. We're not doing that. Not this time, buddy.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I just had the mayor in my ear about your visit. And after what you did to Falcone... Listen, I value you looking out for the city, really. People are terrified of you, including my cops.
Fine by me. Just give me the report so I can protect the debate.
Fine. Just do it without splitting anyone in half, huh? The GCPD has orders to take you in. After tonight, I can't stand in their way anymore.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead
Not
horse?
important.
The break-in isn't important. Protecting the debate is.
You should be thrilled. You're getting a twofer.
And double the trouble from the looks of it. This better not come back to bite me.
Shut up,
Patrol,
Gordon.
come in.
You can get too much gray hair wearing.
Incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
This is no bar fight. They're coming with everything they have.
Good. That brawl barely had me break a sweat.
Ooh.
None of my men on the ground
Big
are
talk,
responding.
kitty.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Yeah, he's pulling out grappling hooks and drones. Gordon's like, man, I wish we had that stuff.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years.
Stealth takedown.
Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Slam it! Nice. Can you make that thing a little bit more quiet? It's a little noisy.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
That was unnecessary.
I hate to be a
Completely
downer, but
unnecessary.
these hostages, I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
Don't think about the odds or you'll make mistakes. You have to stay focused.
Speak for yourself, Batman.
You'll do. Get out of here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there? Yes. You. Thank you for
Wait.
volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates.
Yeah, Vicky, introduce him.
Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
On the left, out of hut, stop, shut, our down and dirty incumbent, Mayor Hill. And on the right, always smiling to your face.
This guy right here.
Harvey Dent.
Bird mask guy. Whatever your name is.
Catwoman. take him out.
Play then, and we'll see. Goes. It goes.
If you say so.
Heads.
Questions. Ask them questions.
Mr. Dent,
Camera stand.
the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
Crack him with it.
Mental health care hospital. They will offer treatment for the most unfortunate of
And this guy.
I told you all the truth. Look at still all Missy's rubbish. I gave you what you wanted.
Light stand.
Rule 1, talk when I say talk, shut your gob when I say shut your gob. Easy. Rule 2, scratching, biting and kicking each other are all encouraged. Rule 3, always. It'll go first if you ask
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that's rooted in your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go
lead.
on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off your masks.
Drugging him on live TV.
Show Gotham your true self. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
What? First off, we should incinerate the poor. That's not something you say on live TV there.
Gotham's flawed. Sure. The city is. It's flaws, but we make it beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Politicians. And what about the corrupt police? They're making fortunes of their own causes. Then like your friend, Bruce Wayne, doing bad as he is, having to look away from what you don't want to see. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
It's weird seeing Thomas Wayne be a bad guy.
Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Your daddy was a bad man, Bruce. At least in this universe he was.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
My drone! You're gonna pay for that. You know how much that thing costs?
You could never.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed.
Let your guard down. Let your guard down. Ooh, got run.
Back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
What's your turn, Dent?
Pistol whip. Jesus Christ. Taser in the mouth.
Where's
That's
your
enough to
mate,
kill somebody
Bruce
right there.
Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
So did I. Damn it, Catwoman. Sorry. Trigger happy cops.
Hold your fire, damn it!
You're shooting at the good guys. What are you doing? Hey, Two-Face.
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members
Nobody
of
cares.
the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
He won't be the same after this.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Oh, he let her spend the night. Taking care of his little kitty. Harvey's out the picture. It's me and you now, baby. Me and you. Let's go.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Everybody went easy on Falcone, huh? Figures. Of course everybody would try to kiss her. Save some for later, guys. Jeez. People taking the easy route. We're going savage mode. Yeah, everybody's being nice. Once again, we're being savages on here. Of course. That one's obvious.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
Shut up, Vicky.
What do you want from me?
You know what I
No
want.
more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him. Bruce! Bruce!
Alright, well that's the end of that episode. Alright. Guess I will end the stream here. Say whoever's watching, catch you in the next stream.